ahead, Bruce.
Okay.
Hey, Bruce. Oh, and that's Jeffrey. Whatever you do.
Whatever you want to do.
Strippers on Friday, pretty friendly. Those strippers on Friday were pretty friendly, weren't they?
Well, was Tammy out of town?
Okay. Call the meeting to order. Pledge allegiance to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're all here except for Dennis. Next is oaths of office.
I'll just hand these out to you. Here's just the top. Nikki's already started. So if the three of you want to stand up and raise your right hand.
I'm gonna get out of the picture.
You stay
You have the right one, Pat?
there.
No. You guys need to be closer
My name
together.
is Arthur.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So you'll say your own name, and Pat will say mayor, the other two will say council member. So raise your right hand. I
Hi,
Steve Johnson,
Oregon.
April Skizik Larson.
do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I support the Constitution of the United States of America,
that I support the Constitution of the United States of America,
the state of
the
Minnesota,
state of Minnesota,
Minnesota.
and the laws, ordinances, and resolutions of the city of Motley,
and the laws, ordinances, and resolutions of the city of Motley.
City of Motley.
and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of the office of council member for the city of Motley.
And that I will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of the office of council of the city of Motley, Minnesota, for the best of my judgment and ability. So
So
help
help
me
me
God.
God.
Judgment and ability, so help me God.
Okay. You can please sign those.
Thank you. Thanks.
Any additions or deletions to the agenda?
I have a few. I'd like to add checks numbers 34246 through 34249 for a total of $1,929.47. I'd also like to add under section H, 2B, we did get a proposal. I gave you each one in your box from Staples World. At the time when I made the agenda, we didn't get one from them. And then also, I'm not sure if where I should add it under, maybe under police department, on call-out pay.
Or would that be new business?
It would either be police department or old business, I'm not sure.
You
which
said
one.
call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it under police department.
Okay.
Okay. And it is consent agenda, items A through C, the claims, the Lex Fuel, the minutes of the regular December 9th meeting, and the truth and taxation hearing. A motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Do I have a second?
I will second that.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next, in the departments, we have planning and zoning. Any business brought forward by the planning and zoning? I don't see any, and I'm not aware of any. Does anybody else have anything? Hearing none, moving on to the fire department business.
Calls for December were 6 medicals, 1 MVA, and 2 fires for a total of 9. We also held our annual elections, and there were no changes to the office. And that can list those officers.
For our department?
For the fire department.
Yeah, can you please?
Myself as chief, Todd Judd as assistant chief,
Okay,
Nathan Dede as second assistant,
okay.
and Jim Holmberg as medical officer.
Who's the chief again? Thanks, Brad.
Tim Holmberg.
So they all remain the same then?
Yes.
Okay.
Anybody have anything for the fire department? Moving on. Police department.
So, 45 calls for the month, a total of 637 calls for the year. And the new squad mileage is 2,098 miles, and then 2 calls from home. Any questions about that? Then I had tires on there, I don't know if I put them on there, but I talked to my liaison, Dennis. Well, the car comes with tires, but they're summer tires. It's
Oh,
pretty,
no.
pretty slippery around, so what I was thinking we should do is to get like winter tires and get like another set of rims, so I can just flip them back, you don't have to change them or balance them, or cost of any of that would be probably pay off. Especially with me being a Lone Ranger, I'm not gonna put a lot of miles on it, so.
Absolutely.
We'll probably use them for 3 years without even changing tires, so. I don't know if we need an approval on that, but Dennis told me to go ahead and order the tires, I got them ready. They haven't found, the rims are a little more difficult, but I'm looking for used ones for the winter, who cares? As long as they're sturdy enough to, and decent looking, decent enough, I'm fine with that, so.
These are winter tires or all season?
Well, they call them all season now, they don't switch them, but we have them instead of summer tires, kind of like just leave them for summer. I mean, unless you guys want me to switch them and just leave them on, we can do that too. They're a little softer tires and they wear out a little quicker in the summer, like turning and stuff.
Well, I can concur with Dennis. I mean, you're your own driver when it comes to that. You have to have good winter tires.
Yeah.
You have to, and whether you choose to switch them out or keep them altered or however you decide to decide.
I was hoping anywhere between 200 and 500 we can get inside our rims somewhere,
Sure.
used ones. I've seen some for 200.
You can't be.
I'd have to go down and get them down like, St. Cloud or something, but I've been looking, just haven't found a set that's close by so far, so.
Sure. Well, good, at least you got the tires.
Yep, tires are,
That's great.
that's all I got. Well, if you wanna, the overtime, I guess, is the other thing. There was a discussion today about call-outs, and apparently our policy is not really clear if the call-out should be paid at time and a half. I was always in an assumption there were. So I just want to get clarification from you guys, like if I get called out, you know, on a Sunday that I'm not working, or during the night, like 2, 3 in the morning for a domestic or something, how do you guys feel? Should I be getting time and a half for that call out?
You're talking about call out where you're required to come out during time when you otherwise wouldn't be working.
Correct.
I thought that's what our policy stated, was time and a half day was
That's what
for
I thought.
emergency
We haven't,
call.
that's what I thought, but we haven't found anything in writing. to
In the
say-
policy as it is now, it says a minimum 2 hours for call out, but it doesn't say time and a half. I know there was a discussion in the last year and a half about it, but I can't find any minutes that say what the decision was. That doesn't mean they're not there, it just means I haven't been able to find them.
Well, and
And
also,
it's not in, it has not been updated in the personnel policy. So the council just needs to decide.
sorry to interrupt you, Tammy, but did you ever actually find anything where it does state that it says call out pay, but what, does it state what call out pay is? If it
Minimum
is,
of 2 hours of pay, straight pay. It doesn't say time and a half.
oh,
But the question really is, because even if, well, just let me have you make that decision first, then I have a question.
Okay.
your salary though. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, that's right. So time and a half, is that what you've been getting, even though it's not written? I'm confused.
Time and a half for call out.
For call out pay,
Right.
when you're call out in an emergency,
Correct.
like you gave an example of 2 o'clock in the morning or
Right.
whatever.
Only when it's been over 40 hours has he been paid time and a half. I'm not sure if this circumstance has happened since I've been here.
Sure.
It was my understanding that that's what call out pay was time and a half, up to 2 hours.
2-hour minimum,
2 hour
which means
minimum.
if I come in for an hour or an hour and 15
Yeah.
minutes, I get paid for 2.
For
but,
2.
At time and a half.
And we need to,
I think we need to decide
yeah,
what it should be and vote on it tonight so as to clarify that for our people so they can go forward with it. Because right now it's confusing, they don't know really what to do.
I will make a motion for time and a half pay, when Al gets called out above and beyond what his scheduled work duties are. Within a minimum of 2 hours, yes.
The minimum of 2 hours.
Or Bruce.
for all department
Or,
heads.
yes, all
Yeah.
department heads.
All department heads
I thought that's the way we
And that's
figured
for-
it out.
being called out during time other than what they would normally work and that they're required to come out on.
Yes. So I will make a motion for all department heads to receive time and a half pay when they are called out above and beyond their normal working hours.
I will second that.
And it's a minimum of 2 hours.
With a minimum of 2 hours, yes. Thank you, Pat.
Any further discussion on that?
So that is, yeah, question. When they're above their normal working hours.
That's where my next question's going.
Not above, it would be other than.
Other than, yeah.
Okay,
In other
gotcha.
words, if they're called, in other words, if there's normal working hours are from during the day, between 8 and
Yeah.
4 o'clock,
Yeah.
and they get called out, that's not
Yeah.
a call out. But if they're called out at 8 in the evening, when they've already gone home and settled
That's
in,
a call out.
then that would be a call out, I would think. That's what I'm thinking.
Just because they haven't had their, you can't be like, oh wait, you have 40 hours in this week, you're not gonna get time and a half for this emergency. It's not gonna
Well,
be
that's
like-
not how it worked. If the call out was the first part of the week, so there's 3 hours, then you work another 37 hours, that's 40 hours.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, or say it's 3 hours for your call out, and
Mhm.
then you work another 29 hours, that's 32 hours. Say you work, I'm not doing math right. Say then you take a holiday, you get time and a half for that holiday pay.
I think instead of all the confusion, it should just be,
Call outs are straight time and a half.
Yeah.
forget the confusion.
2 hours,
Yeah.
okay.
Straight time,
And it's 2 hours?
minimum 2 hours.
Okay.
Right.
Then if you get called out, you're getting paid 2 hours, whether it takes you half an hour, whether it takes you 7 minutes.
At
you can-
time
That's
and a half.
At time and
exactly
a
like
half.
we discussed, yeah.
Yes.
And you don't make up the 40 hours, which you were trying to
No.
explain there?
No.
Now, you would do the 40 hours still do your 40 hours.
He would still work 40 hours, Steve. But it's not, he's not required to work 40 hours to receive the time and a half.
This is other than the 40 hours.
So is snow plowing only that time and a half then?
Is what?
Is plowing snow paid that time and a half then?
Plowing snow, that's part of their normal routine.
Even if it's in the middle of the night or a weekend or a holiday?
Well, they have a judgment call as to when they want to do it.
I think they should, but that's up.
Yeah.
I thought they were.
A call out is a call out.
It's not, well, I mean, it's not like a sewer alarm went off or it's an emergency, you gotta get
The
your.
snow is an emergency.
Yeah, but you got an idea it's coming in a couple days.
I think it's their judgment. I mean, I can see it.
Yeah, I would leave that as under judgment. On
Yeah.
I mean, if they feel that it's an emergency and they have to plow the snow at 2 in the morning, then that should be a call out.
Should be a call.
We
Yeah.
know ahead of time it's coming and we just get rain or something, or freezing rain or something. It's just, you kind of always got an idea.
I know, but if it's Christmas and you're having Christmas with your family and all of a sudden you have to come. you
Well,
gotta
I mean, there
plow.
has been a broken sewer main on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day where they were working both those days.
It's an
and
emergency.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Right.
you guys are.
They had what?
A broken water main up by that church on
Mhm.
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
That's
And they just
definitely
had
a
to
call
take a
out.
different holiday.
Wasn't that just last year?
2 years ago.
2 years ago already?
That definitely qualifies as a call out in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's,
Not to be argumentative, but I think the broken main is different than plowing. Right?
Well, who's to decipher and determine which call is gonna pay you time and a half?
I don't want it to be my decision.
You know?
You what?
I don't want it to be my decision.
no, it should
That's
not be a decision
understandable.
on the employees, it should be a decision on
Yeah.
us right here.
And whatever it is, should be a policy on, so it's all employees.
Yeah, we need to get that updated.
Right.
And not just.
Because that's been,
Maybe that should be something that should be tabled for further discussion. I don't know because
Well, we
obviously.
can't because we have payroll to do.
Oh, sure. No, I mean this subject, not that one, but yes. So I did originally make a motion like 5 minutes ago.
and he seconded it.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're good with it, and that's where we're at. And we're gonna vote on the call out time and a half,
Time and a half,
minimum.
minimum 2 hours. Okay, everybody, anybody else have anything, Dan, Steve?
Well, just so I understand it, so plowing snow at midnight or Christmas, whatever, that's going to be a call out then?
No.
Okay, that's where I got confused.
Because that's part of their normal job responsibilities and their job description. And it's up to them to use their, their decision-making if they want to do it at
Right.
2 o'clock in the morning or not. Because like Bruce says, they know when the weather's coming, they know to plan, they know when to prepare it. But like the sewer example, you know, that would be considered an emergency. So then he would then get called out paid.
Yeah, no, I agree, I just wanted
Anybody else, anything else? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Oh, I got,
Thank you, Al.
yeah, thank you.
That clarify the issue?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on, Public Works.
Oh, yeah. Page 16, it's a report. Sorry. You got any questions on that? Paving is going, the warming house is working again. Not much new in the charging station stuff, so,
Have you heard anything further on that with Winston Power?
no, they're working on it, they need to design it, and then we're gonna reach out to Joe and see about making a contract with him directly, so we're not any part of it once it's all said and done. But apparently, you own the station now, so once they replace them, if we want the old one, the one that works or whatever, for someplace else, we can have it, it sounds like, but it'll all be coming down when they get the details.
Oh, they're not interested in buying home equipment?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Not even the one that works.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's great.
Not any questions? If not, she's got the safety training thing, there isn't much, so it's just when we'll be going safety training for the rest of the year.
Now, when you do go to those, are you gonna use the leftover squad?
Usually it's just two of us that go, so we just drive down there.
Oh. Well, I was just gonna say, you know, that's an option.
Yeah.
They use it already, so.
Oh, good. Good for you.
And then we took it for that one last night, so, yeah,
That's great.
there's more than two people. Okay. Water usage report on page 18. 3% is looking good yet. And overall for the year, 4%, so we probably don't have any water main leaks right now. So
Good.
that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got?
The conference.
Oh, conference coming up March 4th to 6th. No permission for that. I forget what the cost was, 3 something, but, and then motel for that, so we're looking for approval for that too. Yeah, Minnesota Rural Water Conference at
We're going for the conference on March 4th to the 6th.
yeah, we do it every year pretty much.
Was that just you or you and Brian?
Just me.
Do we have a motion to approve the conference on March 4th to the 6th?
I'll make the motion to
Do
approve.
I have a second?
I'll second.
Mm.
Sorry, Steve.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Hi.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
What was the date again? March 6th, 4th through what?
4th to 6th, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Do you have an agenda?
4.
Do you have an agenda? The public works truck was sold.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, let's get into that next. Okay, yeah. The truck, the old, one ton did sell, after their fees for it, we got 15,875 out of it, so.
Wow.
That's pretty good given it sold for
14.
14.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was $700 in fees or something like that, yeah.
That's great.
So,
Good.
0.5% there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, citywide garage sales, tenants will be scheduled for May 2nd and 3rd. And then citywide cleanup tentatively scheduled for May 10th, if that works for you guys.
Those time zones are wonderful because that's what people are used to. And that's, you know, consistency I think is key because it's been that way for I don't know how long. So.
Yeah, anything like that? Otherwise, they're right now they are scheduled, so if you don't like
Great.
it, we'll change it, otherwise we'll leave it go. So. You wanna mention too, this rare earth stuff I use in the wastewater ponds. It's, I'm down to a tote and a half now. I think we ordered it 2021 last time for about $36,000 at that time, semi-load of it. I'll probably have to get some more here in another month or two. It's gonna cost about $38,000 for the semi-load. The stuff doesn't have a shelf life and it lasts, and it's been going throughout the years, so sitting around in the winter, but just letting you know that will have to be a big purchase of chemicals, but it's not every year, but it is something.
So that price was 38,000 compared to when? To how much?
2021, I think it was roughly in that area for, they owe us one tote, so there's no shipping, it would come down to like 38 something or something. Yeah. We don't need that much of it at one time, but by the time we pay for a truck for a half a load versus a full load, and it's heavy enough, we have to line up somewhere to unload it, because they're heavy totes.
Mm-hmm. Are those big clear
Yeah.
things with the metal around?
Our skid steer won't lift them off the trailer, so we gotta line up some forklift and that kind of stuff, so I just prefer to order it one big shipment and have it sit around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to deal with.
Can the John Deere unload that?
We gotta tell that, but
Mm-hmm.
trucks can't get all the way down there either, so we go back in and truck down the road.
Kind of an odd one.
But- So that will be coming up
How are the books?
Oh, we're trying a different way, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell,
Yeah.
it's too soon.
Yeah, it's tough to tell at this point. It didn't make a ton of difference, but I did switch to the other brand and substantially cheaper, but we're not speeding it as much either.
Mm-hmm.
Like 700 a month versus what we pay 68,000 per year or something. So, but we'll try at least through the winter time, so we're not wasting our time.
Sure.
In the winter, and then we'll see what it's like in springtime. That's all I have, unless you got something else for me.
No, sorry.
Okay.
Questions? Thank you, Bruce.
Moving on, administration department.
The water usage report, Bruce already went over. I have the League of Minnesota Cities Insurance Trust. We did get a dividend check. Our portion was $3,141. And I just put the letter in here that came with it in case anybody was interested in how that's figured out. And then I just wanted to note that our workers' comp insurance did go down $5,000 from last year. So that's nice.
Yes.
I'm guessing it has to do with one less police officer.
Probably.
Just a reminder that the local board of equalization is scheduled for April 11th at 9 a.m. here at City Hall. And we do have plenty of people scheduled on the roster now.
Good.
So that's great.
I got that cleared up for us. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, no, something's not right here. So, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that was, what, 45 minutes?
Yes, yeah.
Our audit is scheduled for March 3rd through 7th. It'll be 1 day virtual and then 3 days they'll be in here.
Did you plan that, Bruce?
I did.
What was that?
Another one of
Looks
your,
like it worked out.
No kidding.
the annual conference for the Minnesota Chief Financial Officers is in Brooklyn Center this year, not in St. Cloud, March 18th to 21st. So I'm requesting permission to go to that. Tuition, mileage, meals, and hotel.
Do you want it separate?
Motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve,
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
And then the Clerks Institute is in May 5th through 9th. I just want permission to apply for a grant for that, to pay for part of it. I'm told that everybody who applies gets it. I don't know how much it is. I think it's like $500, but like permission to apply for that.
You want to apply for the grant and go?
Yes.
Okay. Motion to approve, request to apply for the grant and to attend the Clerks Institute.
I'll make the motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Did they back pay you for your Clerks Institute? Because you went to it last year too, didn't you? 2024?
Oh, you didn't? No.
Oh.
So the page 23 is mayor's membership. I showed it to Pat and put Early's packet. So that's something that we want to go ahead and renew.
That's just for the annual dues, right?
Yeah, it's called mayor's membership. Yeah, just for the annual dues.
And the dues are what, $30?
Yeah.
So
What is-
Motion to approve.
What is this?
It's through the Minnesota Mayors Association, page 23.
It's a membership, and you can go on the website and run things past other mayors and kind of,
Mhm.
okay.
It looks like it's through the League of Minnesota Cities.
Yeah.
I just wanted clarification on that, that's great. So it's an educational tool for Pat, for Mayor.
Right.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
The next several pages, page 24 through 34, are just some training opportunities for the council that you may be interested in. Pages 34 through. See it, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
For these training opportunities?
Yes.
Yeah.
Usually the League of Minnesota City sends them to me, but I haven't checked on spots maybe under.
And I printed these weird. Thank you.
Thank you.
So if anybody has any questions about those or needs help signing up, just let me know. And I'll help you with it.
Okay. We're moving on to old business. Does anybody have any old business? If not, on the agenda.
I have a question regarding old business. And that's the external tech check. Where are we on that?
I just heard from Tech Check today, they have our new computers and they're getting them set up. And they want to get together with us. We haven't set a date yet, but I think it'll be towards the middle or end of either next week or the following week.
Soon.
I think it might be next week, yeah.
Good.
I have not gotten, once they're in here and they get all connected to everything, then we'll have a conversation with Extona, but I haven't talked to them.
Sure. Sure. Okay. That was my only question. Thank you.
Under old business, do we want to set a meeting for the personnel manual? I mean, we need to do this. I think any day after 4, right, after 4 would work. I did speak to Dennis and he said just whenever. So personally, I would think it would be great if we could meet a few times and get through it, and at the January 27th meeting have it approved.
And that's Dennis and Pat on that committee, correct, with the?
Yeah, so is it okay to bring that up right now, or should we just, okay.
We should schedule a meeting if we can.
So it's department heads and Pat and Dennis.
So then you guys just need to get a hold of Dennis and figure out a time before the next meeting.
He said any time would work for him. I think we should have to. So do you guys have any days that work better for you?
Would we like to get together one day this week? Today's the 13th. What works for everybody?
I'm pretty open either or, I think.
Yeah, either Wednesday or Thursday.
So who all has to be there?
Us and Pat and Dennis.
Okay.
How's Wednesday?
I think that'll work.
Afternoon?
What time works?
4:30, you know.
4:30?
4:30. Wednesday, the 15th. City Hall.
Okay.
We're good, we're good. Moving on to new business.
We have all these resolutions, and this is my first time, so you guys have to tell me what you do. Do you make a motion on every resolution? Do you read it? What do you do?
I think we combined them all in the past.
We have, we've been known to do that, yes.
We have.
Resolutions A through 8, no, let me see. Resolutions and the fee schedule.
The fee schedule, what I put in there is just what's being changed, everything is the same. They are all changes that have already been approved, they just haven't been updated on our fee schedule.
So, also just pointing out, you're the responsible authority, right? You're still, awesome, you're doing awesome.
Yeah, I'm willing to do that.
So we're looking at approving A through H under new business as presented. Does anybody offer any changes?
The official newspaper, though, H is under official newspaper. That's something we should discuss.
Official newspaper, we need, okay,
So A through G.
we should break that out separate then.
Right.
Yeah, okay. We're looking at new business A through H, excluding number 2 under H,
Okay.
the official newspaper. Do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve
Or a second?
resolutions A through H. G. Is it H?
I will second it.
I have a second. Is there any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next item is number 2 under H is the official newspaper. We have the information on 2 papers, the Staples World and the Morrison Record.
I would like to say, I don't know, I'm going to make a motion that we go with the Staples World.
I will second that.
We have a second. Is there any further discussion on the motion?
That was quick, I couldn't even talk.
Oh, sorry, did I understand?
Any further discussion?
No, I
on the
agree.
motion?
I'd like to see it go back.
Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Staples World it is.
Thank you.
Okay, then we're down to I appointments. Okay, acting mayor. Nikki, you want to continue in that position?
I can if nobody would like to.
I would like to make a motion to,
Well, we can do all these at once if we want to.
she already agreed.
Okay, we have assistant weed inspectors.
I'm good at that.
That's Bruce Brotherton and it says Skeezy Larson here.
Actually, I'm so good at that I don't have to do anything.
Okay, you're both still good with that?
Yes. I have a question about that. It says assistant, that means Al's the
Weed
chief
official.
inspector. Okay.
Okay, then we have emergency management directors, that's
Bruce is.
Reagan and
She
Sarah.
knows.
I think
She's tired.
Or isn't the
Oh, it
mayor
says
the
mayor.
official weed
Mayor, the
inspector?
official one.
I
Yeah.
didn't know who was it.
Yeah.
Next one is the city
That's why you gotta
attorney,
sign that sheet the other day.
Everton Law.
Now, I have a question about them when I read this. When it came to this Pemberton law, something happened this last 2024. Actually, 2 situations happened where I didn't like, where they had to formulate a letter for us, and they charged us to write a letter. do we pay them, like, are they in a contract with us? For the office?
It's not a contract, and I've asked them that before too. It's not a contract, it is a letter of, can't remember, intent or letter of,
I'm with you, I remember.
there is no signed contract though.
Oh, there isn't?
Unless something changed, but
Okay. Well, okay, so we just have a letter of agreement to use them,
Right.
that way they'll be available to us okay, well then never mind. Because I was thinking that we were under some type of contract with them,
unless Tammy, you find something that could be wrong.
because they charge us over $800 to write a letter.
How much?
$800 to write a letter.
They put, they send us invoices whenever we use them, we get an invoice, and it has it all broke down, like, how long they spent on the letter, how many emails, phone calls, everything, and it's all broke down per half hour. It might even be per 15 minutes.
Per 15 minutes?
I think so.
Most lawyers go under 15 minutes. Yeah.
I also
Yeah, I know,
know,
right?
just as a side, it's really hard to find a city attorney.
Sure, okay. Okay,
Because I've been through a few, haven't you?
Yeah. so,
Yeah.
that way I'm done, those are my only questions. I just, that seemed a little exuberant to me, so I just kind of wanted to touch base on what we do with them moving forward, if it's something that we still want to do. So if we have a letter of agreement and there's no contract.
Yeah, I remember last year, a year and a half ago, I asked for a copy of their contract, and Abby at Pemberton said there is no contract, it's just a letter of explaining what they can and can't do for us.
Are you thinking of going back to school?
Definitely, if I could short it by 15 minutes. Yeah,
Okay.
those
Okay,
answer my
there.
questions, thank you.
Planning and Zoning Commission Board Chair, Turkson. Do we know if he's still interested in being there?
I think he is.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not
We'll leave
here.
that the same. And we have council liaisons. Police Department is Erickson. Administrative Department is Cusick Larson. Maintenance Department is Yurka. Fire Department is Johnson. Any changes in there? Anybody want to be moved around?
I thought in our liaison policy, we had to switch it up every year, rotate,
Right.
so we could learn the different departments.
That's-
I've been administration and public works now, so,
So you're either police or fire?
yeah.
I think I am very proud to be the liaison. I've been there a long time. Nikki is showing a lot of interest in the fire department, so if you're interested in doing that, that would be.
Or Dennis too, he's been police, right, he's been on for 1 year, so,
Mhm.
yeah, either or, I'm happy to do it.
I would like to.
I'll do anything, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay, let's start at the top. We have the police department is currently Erickson, has been for the past year. Do we want to change that? If so, who would we put it? Who wants to be?
I'll do anything, it's fine. Wherever anybody else wants to go, they can
I
have
would
it.
like the police department to.
You'd like the police
As long
department?
as we're changing, yes, I would. That's all right.
We have, police department is Johnson.
So you would be maintenance and Dennis would be administrative.
Woo-hoo. Okay,
Okay, then we have the administrative department has been Skizik Larson.
So Dennis,
will be
Put Dennis in there.
for admin?
Dennis?
Well, because he was police department, and Steve's doing police department.
Maybe you okay.
Or because
No, I'll just go.
I've already been administration.
I already
so-
have a place, so it's fine.
Okay, we've got Johnson in the police,
It'll work.
Erickson in the administrative department. Maintenance department would be
April.
Me.
Skizik Larson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, who's administration?
Okay, fire department.
Dennis.
Fire department is Here. Okay, I'm gonna read through those. Police department is Johnson, administrative department is Erickson, maintenance department is Larson, and fire department is Bureau. Okay, so we're okay with that. Then we have number 7 under the appointments is the Motley Fire Department Relief Association Board of Trustees, municipal board members. It says duties.
I just copied this from the last couple of years, so this is all
Okay.
new to me too.
Is there anything in there we need to address?
Well, if those two want to stay on the committee, then that can stay the way it is, otherwise. I need
Nikki
to
and
move on.
Just switched it out, what, every couple of years, or, there's nothing specific that I did, you just have to have one council member as a trustee.
Right,
You know,
but
come to
Yeah.
a couple meetings, but.
one elected official, which would be a council member, and then one appointed by the council.
Okay. Who are the current ones?
Steve and I,
Yeah.
Steve and you?
is anybody else fine? Do I have to if I'm liaison? Would I?
I don't think that's ever been
Okay.
established.
Okay.
Yeah,